Hello and welcome back to Sarah's Spare Corner. My name is Sarah. I am the host of Sarah's Spare Corner. Sarah's Spare Corner encompasses gaming as well as arts, crafts, and various different forms of creativity. Additionally, I like sharing theories, concepts, and ideas as I am a philosophy major. And when I'm not bored, I might travel places and I might post about it. We are going to switch halfway through this introduction because I did have an original introduction for this video and then I put it through this AI processor I have that cuts out spaces in videos, saves me a ton of time, but it cut out like way too much of the original intro, so we're just gonna quickly go over a couple of things I said in that video. I've never watched Pokemon before. I've seen a lot of stuff online about it. I've seen like a couple of like theory videos, but like I don't understand the context to which it talks about. I think I played 5 seconds of like Pokemon Red and then put it down and never played it again. So I don't actually know anything about the storyline of Pokemon. I don't know the personalities of the main characters. I don't understand what even is a Pokemon. Is it an animal? Is it a thing that lives next to animals? What is it? So there's a bunch of things that I don't understand about Pokemon, and I'm kind of intrigued to see more. I never watched it growing up simply because there was a period of time where I wasn't allowed, and then when I was allowed, I kind of didn't know if to, I don't know, it was like one of those things where you're like, oh, I'm too old for this, like, but I was still watching Sailor Moon, but I was like, yeah, but Sailor Moon was like, it's private. I didn't actually talk to anybody about Sailor Moon. And then when I did start talking about Sailor Moon, I was like really embarrassed about it. And then Pokemon was, I don't know, I don't even know why. Maybe I just like thought that there was too much lore and that I would get confused, because that's also the thing I think about sometimes with animes, like, oh, you told me to watch One Piece, but I know that there is like over 500 episodes. Like, do I want to invest in that? And most of the time, if I would pick an anime as an adult that I would want to watch, it would be a little bit shorter. Only then after getting into it would I really like invest in it. So it'd be kind of like a test, because I was like, I don't know if I have time for that kind of stuff. Pokemon to me always seemed like it was a lot of time. And so it was like, I don't know if I can invest in that. But also, I don't know, the figurines I always thought looked kind of weird. And so I was like, I don't know, like Pikachu looks weird to me kind of thing. So I just don't know if I want to like, but anyways, I know that like it's gonna make sense in the context, because again, I didn't know anything about Pokemon, so it wasn't like I was looking at it through a child's lens where it's a little bit more intrigue and interesting. As an adult now, I'm old and gritty, I guess. I don't know, but I'm open to trying it out now. So that's why we are gonna watch the entirety of Pokemon. And I will just say this, because even though I'm talking in present tense, I'm actually talking kind of in past tense, because I have watched the fullness of the first season of Pokemon, which you're about to watch. But I will just preface this now. I did watch all of the first season. There's going to be certain sections that are going to have to be cut out just to save space. And I also did end up watching Pokemon like mid-year last year. I watched, I think, the first 5 episodes, and then totally stopped recording this video, forgot what even happened, and then I started all over again. And then also there were a couple of episodes that didn't record very well, so we'll probably just cut through those out to also space some time. Anyways, now we're gonna go to Past Me. I googled the best way to watch Pokemon in order, because I don't doubt that there is probably a lot of things out of order, and so I found one website that suggested watching the Indigo first. So we're going to watch the first season. I'll do it all in today, and then we'll do the second season or a different set of episodes at a different time. In the meantime, let's get right to it. Obviously, I am a Sailor Moon fan, but I didn't even really watch Sailor Moon until I was like 18. So, you know, whatever. Clearly Pokemon was not my first choice when I started to watch anime, but I'm here now, and I'm sure people on the internet will rejoice. Not because I'm watching anime, but because I'm watching something that they're very passionate about. So I hope you enjoy watching this with me for the first time. All right, let's get into it. All right, so we are here. I have no idea what to expect, but let's realize that the sound is way too loud, and I'm so sorry. Who is this guy? Pala what?
Excuse me.
Palanone? Guy didn't get a Pokemon, did he? Oh, and a nice car. Nice. Roasted. Why didn't he just tell him? Why didn't he just tell him before he opened the Pokeballs that they were gone? Pikachu! Pikachu! Pika Pika!
It's so cute, it's the
Oh, jeez. Why is the Pokeball so small? Wait, he has to like leave to go? What? He's 10 years old. No wonder the doctor was confused why he was wearing pajamas. Oh my god, what? Just like everybody is used to stuff like that? What? He's pulling him by a string. This is like fighting with my cat Morticia. They have teeth? How does Pika know what button to press? Yeah, that makes sense why when I had a red game, I always got Pidgey. It's a lot of Pokemon, isn't it? Is he gonna get out? Easiest to catch. Dead. Pidgey's like, lol, no. Pikachu has so much personality. Just take off your shoes. Birds are a lot more alert than that. Creative capturing. Wait, what? Oh, because of the oh. He's getting roasted by the Pokedex. Oh, they brought friends. Oh my gosh, a rock? No, that wasn't a Pidgey, was it? Oh! That's so sad. I mean, he is a 10-year-old kid, I guess. Man, that bird means war. Oh my gosh, never mind that. They're going for the Pikachu? Oh, wait, what is going on? Oh, they are going for the Pikachu. Jealous? Jealous? Really? Oh my gosh. Dead. Oh no, it's calling friends. There's way too many birds. They're all watching. Every Pokemon's like, all right, what's going on? There is a lot going on. You gotta hold that Pikachu tight. Oh my gosh. That Pokemon is aggressive, apparently. Oh, this is how they meet. Fun. Oh my gosh, so much is going on. Just random Storm comes out from the middle of nowhere. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is a lot. How do like Pokemon actually die? Just trust me. Number one master, you've only had one Pokemon. They don't even like you. 10-year-olds are really delusional. Wow, we're playing some like straight up Titanic music. Very 90s anime music. Even the same kind of music they did with like frickin' Sailor Moon. Okay, I see you. Wow, so strong. It stopped an entire rainstorm. That's crazy. I guess now we watch the next episode. Who's that Pokemon? Oh, okay. It's fun they made a song so that people could understand Pokemon or like know how many Pokemon there are. We'll rap at you some more. Okay. And Ash is a suspicious character. He's a 10-year-old boy. Y'all are paranoid. You think the doctor would have told him that when he was getting the Pokedex? Like, hey, by the way, it's also identification. Remember. I love how he's a Boston accent. Are you in it? Oh my gosh. Hold on. Where are you? No. Oh, you're driving inside. I was not expecting that. What? Wow. They had FaceTime before FaceTime. Wow. Very high tech. Boy's 10. Like, it's a lot of responsibility. Oh, you've lived in a house your entire life? Now go live in the wilderness all by yourself and we don't have any tips for you. Just figure it out. About to say, yeah, that was like the bird in the sky, right? Or some kind of similarity to it. Why does this doctor have a degree? Like that one, he can't see that. At least we know that delivery is still going on in this alternate and you brought the bike inside. This is so Sailor Moon coded, it's not even funny. Again, is that the Pokemon name? So many Pikachus. This looks like slave labor. One at a time? Is it a sparrow? Is it also a sparrow? Oh, it's empty. A Meowth? Oh, Rattata. Oh my gosh, that's more Rattata. I was like, is she flirting? What's going on? Goldeen, really? Was it the wrong one?
I was just warming up.
Why would you pull that out then? Ash is gone for sure. Oh, they're soiled. Yeah, man. It's like talking to a cat. Meow meow? I feel like just sitting on the bike would fry you. Oh my gosh. She like drove across the city on her motorbike so fast, but getting to the real problem took her forever. That is a questionable officer. Maybe they'll finally get a Pidgey. A Caterpie. Couldn't even get a Pidgey though. Will she actually get a new bike in the next episode, or are they just playing with me? Pikachu! Okay, so you know what happened? I accidentally didn't press record on a couple of the episodes. I think the last one we watched was 3. We're on 6 now. We're just gonna move on from here. Sorry! It's Meowth. Sounds like Meowth. Oh no, it's just some annoying person. Oh, that's interesting. So they only live in Mount Moon? Yeah, because you're an alien conspirator? What does Brock know about Team Rocket? Has he even met them yet? They're too, like, open about what they want to do. Misty doesn't do anything except run away and protect Pokemon. Clefairy, Clefairy. Is it Goldeen? Again? Oh, it's Staryu. Is this where all the other Pokemon have been genderfied too? Oh, hair. No, 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 no. Classic 90s making fun of someone with glasses. I feel like these are the same Pokemon they keep battling. How did they take it that fast? I don't actually know what kind of powers Clefairy has. Like, do they even have powers? The metronome? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was an intensive power. Oh, they're evolving. Like, all of them or just some of them are evolving? He looks really weird from far away. Gary was here. Ash is a loser. Today we are watching Pokemon for the first time. Kind of. This is like the first/second time. But in my defense, you did see that 5-minute clip of me reacting to Pokemon. That was recorded several months ago, and I don't remember anything that happened. And my recording system didn't record certain episodes. I think it was episode 3 through 5. So I'm going to acknowledge that exists, and then we're going to actually sit down and watch this today. If you haven't watched Pokemon, then this is a perfect example to say, watch it. Apparently Pokemon is available on YouTube, on Pokemon TV. You know, I never watched Pokemon growing up, but this theme song, yeah, I knew of that. So I assume that means that they made the video game before the anime came out. It's a lot of responsibility on a 10-year-old. What did these, like, people eat? Because, like, I assume that, like, anything you could eat normally, vegetables or meat, probably some form of Pokemon. Which means the Pokemons would be offended if you ate, like, lettuce. So, like, what do they eat? He really wants Bulbasaur. Why do they sound like that? Charmander. Forget sports. We're cheering on Pokemasters. The 4 elemental Pokemon. I don't know what that Pokemon's name is, but I think I know what it is. I've seen it. It's like a blue Pokemon, I think. I'm trying to remember, like, Pokemon N64. Pokemon Stadium, I should say. So those are actually TV screens? Where is the camera? Like, how can they, like, the screen is the camera? How did this bro get a degree? Like, where's your critical thinking? Do they even sell bikes at, like, what, 8 o'clock at night, depending on what time it is? She's like, no, but yes. I love how my camera is recognizing Audrey as a face and unblurring her compared to, like, everything else in my room. Coughing. Again. These dudes are predators, like straight up adults, like preying on children who just like got their first Pokemon. It's freaking weird. Electric rat. Why are these Pokemon like, yeah, let's do bad things to other Pokemon? Like, do they just adapt morality as the same as their trainers? I guess it's kind of like training a dog, right? I said it the first time, I'll say it now. It looks like slave labor. You know what it reminds me of? Tingle Island and Wind Waker. I've never played that game, but I've seen so many memes online of it. That's what it reminds me of. This is such a high-tech society. Like, Spearow! It's Pidgey, so cute! I want one! Empty! Rattata! Okay, what do you got, Misty? Hold on, she's a child. Don't talk about her looks, it's weird. Queen, you throw Goldeen? Why? Then why do it? You probably would have ruined Goldeen. Is it just like hard to tell which Pokemon is which? Like, why don't you just put symbols on the Pokeballs? Like P for Pikachu or G for Goldeen. Like, why'd she do that? Pika. Yeah, man. Kid's got quite a bit of energy, but I guess he is a 10-year-old. They don't make anime like they used to. Says the person who hasn't really watched an anime in 10 years. Yeah, what are you doing? You're the officer of the law, and you took so long to get to the hot spot. Team Rocket blasting off again. Are they clones? Like Nurse Joy? Because I know that there's so many of them, right? I mean, same. I mean, not same. I just don't like spiders, bro. Caterpie's like, I'm just trying to live. It's very intense looking. So this episode was not recorded in the original time that I watched this, but I do remember watching the next episode and really liking it. I don't fully remember everything about it, but I think I remember this episode the most because I liked it so much. We're just gonna skip the intro for time purposes. I love caterpillars. I think they're so cool looking. First successful catch. Aw. I like how Misty's just hanging out with him. I mean, to be fair, I know she's doing it for the bike, but like, I like it. You're such a boy. This is such a boy, 10-year-old boy and girl talking. Like, I like bugs. Girls like, ew. It loves her. Oh, it understands like the word disgusting. No. Pikachu ain't very loyal. At least not right now. We're back again watching Pokemon, and I have a question. I was just on the phone with a friend who was like, hey, are you gonna watch Pokemon, or are you gonna play the Pokemon games for stream? And I said, probably not unless I get like 10 people who are specifically wanting me to, because I think once upon a time I owned the Pokemon Red version, and I think I played 3 minutes of it, which to be fair, it might have been because I'm so dyslexic and couldn't read at the time, and so I thought it was boring. I'm not sure, but I'm not going to play it unless people want me to. So if 10 people specifically want me to, drop a comment down below and I'll probably play it for streams. But they said, did you know the storyline is mostly to do with the black market and eating Pokemon and then like harvesting their organs? And I'm like, huh? And they're like, yeah. And then sometimes you go into like one of the villagers' house and you're like, what are you cooking? And they're like, don't worry about it. Don't tell my Pokemon, she said. Hi, Morticia. This isn't true, right? Anyways, I'm gonna go back to watching Pokemon, but that sounds wild. Straight up. Oh, but it really wants Misty. Pikachu's like, did I get stuck between a divorce? Oh, they understand each other's dialect. Okay. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, it wants to fly. It's dreaming of flying one day under the night sky. It just wanted to sleep next to her. Oh, that's so mean. No, no. I always get the birds confused. Rejection. Please, no. No. It's a worm against a bird? It should have been Pikachu you chose for this. No. Caterpie's gonna get ruined. This is why kids should not allow to have Pokemon. I look very red. I need to fix this. Will it work? Nice. But you almost got Caterpie killed. And in the name of the moon, we will punish you. Wait, why can this Pokemon talk? Is he the only Pokemon that can talk? Because all the other Pokemons make, like, sounds and stuff, right? So, Meowth from Team Rocket can speak. Again. Oh. Don't pull out Caterpie. Don't do that to Caterpie. You're gonna throw out Spearow? No, not Spearow. Pidgeotto. There we go. I don't know if Pidgeotto is, like, the best for this. Is it? I don't know. They both can fly, I guess. What cheap moves? Well, they're not playing by the rules, so why should you? I don't know. Caterpie? It's so cute. Oh, right. It's trying to evolve, isn't it? It's dreaming of flying. Notorious? Are they really well known? I thought they were kind of like those people that thought they were well known, but weren't actually really that well known. Metapod. Metapod? Okay, it is Metapod. It's a Weedle. They all love Misty. All the little bug Pokemon. These poor Pokemon are just living their life being like, listen, I'll just jump in your Pokeball if that makes more sense. Beedrills? Are those bees that we saw earlier that are Pokemon? So your weapon is ridiculous. Okay, well let him at least capture the Weedle first. Pinsir? Okay. Wait, isn't that the one with the... Yeah, honestly, it looks like a demon. It's so tired though. I honestly read the captions as tickle it. I don't know. Is now the time good for Metapod? This is awful. I was wondering if he was going to use the harden. I only know about this because of Pokemon Stadium, okay? And there's mini games where you have to harden. It's another Metapod. Metapod against Metapod. So what is this supposed to do? If they're both hardening, nothing. They're going to be here for hours. Why are they driving? Oh, Beedrills. That's it. Meow. Buzzing. Beedrills. Oh, that Weedle gonna be mad. Not Weedle. Beedrill. These names are confusing. Oh, Kakuna. Metapod. Oh. No. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. That's a no for me. A house. His cabin. Okay. So you live in this area. Nice. These are like killer hornets. get called out. He's gonna mention Gary. Gary, what are you gonna do, bro? You gotta get Metapod. The Beedrills just be hanging out with Metapod. You're gonna wake up the Beedrills. They should have kept their stupid looking car. Metapod. This is intense. Ooh, Beedrills. So you abandoned Metapod. Awareness. He's so self-aware. I mean, he's just a kid, but like, it's pretty good. I mean, he's obviously just a kid, so you can't expect that much, you know, as a kid. But he's very self-aware to recognize that he was making a lot of excuses. Is it about to turn into Butterfree? Butterfree! Butterfree. Butterfree. Can Butterfree go up against the Beedrills? We could catch a Weedrill and a Beedrill right now that they're asleep. Is he gonna catch them? Aw. Is Samurai like the same age as Ash, so like he's also 10? I don't even know if Ash is 10. No, wait, Ash is 10 because he just got his first Pokemon at the age of 10, right? Pewter. Pewter City. What a weird name. Oh, you waking up the Beedrills. I feel like those would like kill you. Actually, I feel like a lot of attacks from like the Pokemon would probably kill you. I realized it was like way too loud and it was picking up way too much on my sound system. I don't want it to come through the microphone, so. Pewter. What kind of city name is that? Pewter? Showdown in Pewter City. Pewter. Pewter. Phew. At Pewter City. Isn't this Brock? I did remember this episode a little bit. He's selling rocks from Pewter City. What a scam. So does your mom. I'm going to jail. Oh my god, what a scam. How many Joys are there? Also, why would you call your older and younger daughter both Joy? Unless it's like Joy the first, Joy the second, Joy the third. But even then, what would you call your kids? The first, the second, the third? It's gotta be a clone, right? What kind of laugh is that? Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. I love the fact that Misty is hanging out with Ash, and Ash is hanging out with Misty. Nice, good for her. And they don't have any reason to hang out. In fact, they kind of don't like each other, but I like it regardless. Survivalists need to stick together. They're both 10, right? Ha ha ha. Can't get over that laugh. It is in its cutest stage. It can't win though. Oh, I don't know. Cuteness is pretty winnable. It's like the music. Tuxedo Mask. He's so cute. Against an Onyx though? Ooh, I don't know. Same. Is Pikachu like gendered or is it like asexual? Like, do any Pokemons have gender? Except for like Narita and Norito or whatever they're called. They've got like symbols of gender, right? But are most Pokemon just non-gendered? No! Don't bind Pikachu! Oh, it's so tiny! Yeah, it's a rock. I don't care. Onyx is like, what? Pikachu! Oh. Bro, this guy's way too serious. You're gonna kill a Pokemon this way. And he's fine with that? Pfft, what a jerk. Back to the hospital we go. Frickin' guy. Daddy issues, of course. I don't even know. Oh, what a good big brother. 10? So it is daddy issues then. Brock's problem is daddy issues. Oh, so you can use Pikachu to destroy an Onyx? I mildly remember what's happening in this episode. Mildly. I don't know for sure though. Okay. Moon bathing? You're gonna spin the wheel. But don't hurt yourself, kid. Oh my god, it's the Stairmaster! Oh my god, imagine a Stairmaster, but like it's connected to like some kind of like, what is it called? Like some kind of screen or like a plastic Pikachu, and then it has a bar next to it. And the more you connect on the Stairmaster, the more you like see the bar raise for Pikachu power up. Sell it. The amount of anime bros that also work out, I feel like they would just die for that. So try it. Is that what you want, Misty? You need to communicate that, sweetie. I know you're only 10, but you're a lot of self-aware 10-year-olds, so I'm sure you can figure out how to communicate better. Pikachu's so cute. I don't even know what it's supposed to be, but like it's cute. Electric rat, I think they called it. But like it's not a rat. It's like, I don't know. But it's cute. Very strong Pikachu. Pewter gym. Geodude. I don't know what this Pokemon's powers is, so I'm interested to see. Pidgeotto against Geodude? Isn't Geodude like a rock? I don't know how Pidgeotto would do against a rock. All the kids are like, ooh. Sure, who's next? Butterfree? You're using Pikachu? Well, I guess there was only Pidgeotto and Pikachu, so I guess that makes sense. All right, let's go Onyx. Overpowered Pikachu. He's like, what do you mean? You kind of distracted it, Ash. Overpowered Pikachu. Wait, what just happened? Oh, now's a good time to use Pikachu. You mean all these kids? Nas guys always finish last. What's that? A badge. So it was who I thought it was. Okay, but why when you returned, you didn't? So you just sold rocks in a shack outside the town, and Brock's like, how long has my dad been gone? Like, where were you the last, like, what, 5 years or whatever that you've been in town? He's like, I'm done, Dad. It's your shift now. Still a better family relation story than Lilo and Stitch live action. Have they been drilling this entire episode? Well, welcome back. We are watching the next episode of Pokemon. Episode 6, it looks like. Clefairy and the Moonstone. I can't hear over my chewing. I'm just gonna put the microwave for a sec. Microwave? Microphone? I mean, being in this world is out of this world. You could have caught one, Ash. They were injured. Why do you have to rhyme, my guy? Just because you believed it as a little boy doesn't mean that's exactly what happened. Does Clefairy even have powers? Or are they just, like, cute? Meows. Meow. Wait, evils of truth and love? Okay, there we go. I was like, what? These dudes are such jokers. Oh, I forgot to put sugar in this instant coffee. You're really obsessed with Ash and his Pikachu. I love 90s English dub. It is wild. Against. What do you mean, what's this? I mean, I guess they don't know what those Pokemons do, but like, oh my god. No! Isn't that supposed to cause confusion? I'm trying to remember from like Pokemon Stadium N64. Clefairy, Clefairy, do-do-do-do-do. Meow. Give meow. She has a lot of water Pokemon, right? Staryu, right? Misty the Mighty. Okay, so Pokemons do eat. Okay, good to know. What? They're for the Pokemon. Clefairy, Clefairy. Why do they understand each other? All they're saying is their names in like different tones. It's like Groot. I am Groot. Groot. Your mom's another cave. I'm so sorry about that one. I'm going to jail. Ah, cute. Mortis is rubbing her face all over the microphone. Mortis, stop using your claws. So you can't speak Clefairy, but you can speak Pikachu.
Of course I do. It's mine.
So you understand only your Pokemon? Oh no, you don't. My guy. You are clearly not a reputable scientist in the scientist community. Unless, like, in the Pokemon world, scientists go by conspiracy theory. This is one of those guys that's probably going to be on YouTube talking about his theories of alien life. And he was previously a doctor, but he's not anymore. And then he's going to get famous on Netflix and have his own special. Not talking about anyone specific, of course. The classic 90s. Oh, my glasses. I am blind. Coffee. Against. Oh, the Clefairies. Yeah, Morticia. I want to know if you can, like, hear her purrs. That was the saddest Pikachu I've ever heard. Pidgeotto! Okay, Onyx. Honestly, when I was a kid, I think Onyx was my favorite Pokemon because he was just a huge rock who could dig underground, and I was like, that's cool. But like, of course, when I'm talking favorite Pokemon, I'm talking like Pokemon Stadium and N64 because I think that was like the only interaction I really had with Pokemon was Pokemon Stadium and 64. And it wasn't like I played any of the campaigns because I don't even know if there was campaigns in that. It was just I would do a random like fight with a trainer and then play all the mini games. And I think I always picked Onyx when I was doing like a battle. Metronome? Is that what this is? Metronome? I don't remember what Clefairy, like, oh, they do have metronome. Okay. What does happen? Light powers? Blasting off again. That was an interesting power. Metronome. Are they all gonna get their own shards of the Moonstone? What is their name? What is the upgrade name? Clefable. And they got to experience that firsthand. That's so cool. I want one. I'll be like, listen, I'll keep you like Pikachu. You don't have to go in your Pokeball. Just hang out with me. You know, for fun reasons. In outer space. Bro, he could like send you a postcard from the next town over and be like, I'm in space now. Not just Clefairy. Clay, but I don't remember what the other name, the evolved name is. Clayborn? Clayborn? I don't know. Oh, they have some really nice names for cities in this game. I was about to say game. In this world of Pokemon. Gary was here. Ash, loser. Get wrecked. Yeah, of course. His rival that he met for like, what, 2 minutes? 10-year-old boys for sure. Not saying that that is the absolute with boys, but like, if you're a boy mom, leave a comment down below and tell me, do your young boys who are 10 act the same way? Maybe like Ash is a pretty good representation of a 10-year-old boy, but he just doesn't make enough fart and poop jokes. Because I straight up, I think I gave myself like accidentally like rug burn yesterday. Because like I was doing this so much. And my forearm like right here, completely sore. I think my arm was rubbing too much on this new chair. But this chair is so much better than the last one. Like so comfortable. And I can actually like lift my leg if I want to and stuff like that, which is all I want. Ash is a loser. It's such a little boy thing to do. Water flowers. Okay, so I haven't seen this up to this episode, so any memory I had prior of the episode's gone because I haven't seen this. So we're starting like absolute first time. Oh my god. I love how they acknowledge that like Gary's just really involved in Ash's mind. What do you mean? We just saw the sign about Cerulean City. Are you racist? She's racist against ghost Pokemon? Is that a water Pokemon city? Romantic. Romantic for what purposes? Who are you gonna be romantic with? You're 10. But also, what? Do you have a crush on one of the boys? Wow, do you have an ex who's in Cerulean City? Oh, this is so 90s coded. Of course. Of course, it's Team Rocket. Meow. Meow. Boston accent. Like chef's kiss. Looks like every other city. 10-year-old boy. Girls are confusing. Oh, this is where the Pokemon were stolen. Oh my gosh, it's her. I don't remember her name. Your sister-in-law? Hold on. That means that either her brother or the other officer's brother married the other one. Either her or the other one, okay? They look exactly the same. I guarantee Freud would have had something to say about this. Oh my gosh, Queen. He's 10 years old. At least he can use this now, you know? Ash, catch him. You should be more suspicious that either you or her married the brother or the sister maybe, but like either way, one of you married somebody who looked exactly like you. It was a vacuum. That's what that was. An industrial sized vacuum. It was a shop vacuum, but for like the entire city, I guess. What if it's not a him? Okay, so there is a his. Are you still a gym leader if you left your gym? I don't understand. Stuff. Do they ever explain where these like counterparts just disappear to or no? Your mom's right around here. Your mom. I don't know why I keep saying your mom. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm on a trip right now. Oh my god, it's the Powerpuff Girls. Wait a minute, they're so cute. Can I like cosplay as one of them? I need to get like one of their wig colors. I do have a blonde wig. Maybe I could do the blonde. Oh my gosh, it's synchronized swimming. Yes, queen, get it. Maybe like Pokemon have something to do with the synchronized swimming here. Oh, Pika's like, that's beautiful. Oh my god, there is so many boys in the crowd. I love these voices from the 90s. Very 90s. And like, call our manager. There we go. I knew it was a woman. The Sensational Sisters. They're so glittery. Our hubby? Mamau, you gonna come up? Come here, but don't use your nails. Oh my god, Queen. Gary was here. Pokemon. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Goldeen! Goldeen. So, like, more beautiful than ever. Morticia, what are you doing? Oh, they're just gonna give it to him? But he's like, I want to battle. Oh, Misty. Does she hate these women? Is that her problem? Misty's like, nah, you don't get this. Oh, she is. What? Oh my god, that's her sisters? No wonder. Family trauma. I love this. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. No, it's not. He's like, I don't think so. I don't want to battle her. But also, though, he really likes Misty. So Pikachu's like, nah, I don't know why I'm gendering Pikachu. I don't even know if Pikachu has a gender. Yeah, they don't want to battle Misty. I knew it. I don't think Butterfree would be down either. Who are you going to release, Butterfree? Because I think Butterfree would absolutely not be down. Yeah, no, don't do that. Butterfree loves Misty. Or at least, like, the previous evolved state. Staryu! He doesn't even know what Staryu is. No, I think Misty needs this one. So Butterfree is actually going in. I wasn't expecting it would. Why is Staryu so off balance? Yeah, I can't imagine that's good for... Oh, Butterfree don't care. Okay. Doesn't matter, I guess, in water either. Yeah, that's true. Bugs don't do well in water. Oh my gosh, Queen. Oh my gosh, these sisters. That's so mean. Okay, so Staryu and do good against Pidgeotto, I guess. What do you got, Misty? Starmie? Oh, it's the evolved state. So she has Staryu and the evolved state. I mean, it just goes back into water, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Out of bounds, I guess, right? Wait, is there no, like, out of... Wait, what? Oh, no, it's the vacuum, isn't it? The industrial vacuum that those goofballs stole. Team Rocket. Your mom. I'm so sorry. I'm having a morning, I think. Meow. Are they gonna, like, steal the water? Why? Does that mean everyone's going in there? Oh, it's the Pokemon specifically. Why didn't you hold Pikachu? Yeah. Let's go, Pikachu. I mean, why do you have to choose to go straight? Seal's pretty down with that. Pikachu, so freaking cute. Like, totally saved us all. There's no way you're what? You deserve it. It kind of sounds southern, but not really. Ja! Where was Brock? Oh, there he is. He's gonna realize that Misty has some hot sisters. No? Honestly thought he was gonna be a boy crush, because I know he ends up obsessing over Nurse Joy, right? Figured he was just girl crazy. I think she was about to lose. You know what? This is kind of like a who shot first. Vermilion. What do you mean they have a luxury cruise ship? You're not just gonna walk on it. Like, it's like the Queen Mary. I went to Los Angeles, took a picture of the Queen Mary. Was I going on it? No. It's expensive. Path to Pokemon Legend. League. I wrote dyslexia. We fill in the blank sometime. I got a new mouse. Oh, I'm so excited. I think this is a cute mouse. Gonna go with my aesthetic. There's always one person with a Texan accent in these English animes from the 90s. Okay, I hooked up my new mouse. I have realized a problem though, so I'd like to address this now. I don't know why OBS hates me so much, but oftentimes when I record, it either records the sound fine, but the videos are like shot in freeze frame, so they kind of glitch out. And this has happened in the last Planet Zoo video. There is also a earlier recording I did yesterday that it looks like it showed up in this video as well. So if you, I'm sorry that you have to see that. I don't know why OBS hates me. Usually when that starts happening, I just delete OBS and re-download it. Honestly, it's so frustrating. I can't stand OBS. Anyway, back to watching Pokemon. So this is Sandshrew? Yeah, okay. But it can blast off into space, apparently. Oh my god, with the whip? Does that mean he abuses his Pokemon? Yeah, I'll agree with that. You should try some Gucci. He abuses his Pokemon? No! Oh my god. Why are they wearing, like... I'm not gonna say it. But why are you gonna use a whip? Oh my god, he's so controlling. Are they gonna steal the Sandshroud? Sandshrew, not Sandshroud. Yeah, Meowth's about to get wrecked against coffee. Are those the only Pokemon they have? Like, let's see something else, my guy. Your mom! I'm so sorry. There's gonna be like one video in this section of this entire video where I'm just saying your mom. Coughing. Again. Coughing. What is the evolved form of Sandshrew? You know what? I bet Sandshrew is probably going to evolve under the 100th win, right? Because that's the promise they made with each other. And like, it seems like Pokemon evolve with goals or like dreams, so maybe he's gonna evolve. He or she or it. What? Okay. Evolve. I want to see evolve. Come on. How did Sandshrew not evolve? So long. Sapow! But like a good rival. Oh my god, like what is this clip? That screen is very clearly animated. This is the thing that I think modern cartoon drawing and stuff like that has failed at, which is they focus more on making things look cool instead of creating art. And it's not to say to like bash the workers, because they make a lot of really good, hard-earned work. But I think with 90s cartoon, it meshed animated and cartoon styles, which made it unique. And also emphasized the creativity it required. I think with a lot of modern cartoons and stuff like that, they mostly focus on the 3D modeling or the CGI, which we know as the public, they put a lot of pressure on and long, arduous hours, like modern anime, for example. A lot of modern animators in Japan barely get sleep, long hours of work, exhausted, right? And then that's when you get certain series that are being created or something like that. They don't, the finished project meets a deadline, but it's like, it could have been a little bit better. And we kind of saw this with like Sailor Moon Crystal. Now the original Sailor Moon definitely had problems with its original animation. Like, who has long legs like that? But I think with the modern Sailor Moon Crystal, for example, because they were meeting a goal, there were certain scenes of the Sailor Moon Crystal when it came out, of the faces of certain characters, like the main characters, on screen, and it looked wrong, or they looked kind of ugly because of these demands they put on animators. And I think this is also, like, it's not just a Japan problem. I think this is also North America in general. I think like animation right now, or anything that has to do with 3D modeling or CGI, unfortunately has lost a lot of its lost a lot of its love because of the demand that studios put on their workers. And I think we also see this with like regular film and movies that have CGI, but like I definitely see it a lot with cartoon is like 90s anime or cartoons. Because everything was hand-drawn, it had to be maintained. And they also hired more workers, whereas now it's kind of more like a grind, if you will. It's like a commission, if you will, right? You kind of forget like the love and care and the individualism, and instead it focuses on money. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking about this, and actually I gotta go somewhere, so I'll be right back. Okay, I am back from what I needed to do. I am ready to lock in as much as I can before the Switch 2 release tomorrow. I'm just gonna adjust the camera. I feel like maybe I'm just sitting too low. Like, you know, I just need to sit up straighter. No, I think I still need to adjust the camera. I think that's better. I'm actually in, you know, there's a space here, which is, when I like learn photography, that's kind of what you want to go with. But anyway, just talking nonsense at this point. Let's get back to Pokemon. I'm pretty sure this is the right episode. Ooh, hi Mortish. Please don't use your nails. I mean, he is the responsible older brother type. Everything was School of Hard Knocks in the 90s. Bro set up like fine dining for them in the middle of nowhere. Oh my god, I want that tea set. Do they sell that? It's like fine china but Pokemon. We need a fire Pokemon. That's what y'all are doing. You're failing. Ash is going for wood. Is there a Pokemon that's firewood? You know what? I gotta look this up. Looks like the answer to my question was no. What the heck am I watching right now? I'm just thinking of ghost stories right now. I'm going to jail. She's gonna get him in trouble. Isn't that what she does? Show him you're a man. He's 10 years old. Afraid of that. What? He's just off whisking. Did he hear them? Like, was everyone just shouting? Oh no. I feel like maybe Pikachu would have an easier time if it just decided to stay in the Pokeball. There's always one of those. You know what they probably have though? A host club? A host club with Pokemon. The really hot students have like the best Pokemon kind of thing. Classic line. Got him. Oh my god, it's Melvin from Sailor Moon.
Yeah, you're right about that.
She can violate my rights if...
What did he just say? She can violate my rights? Oh my god. Miss. Oh my god. What did he just say? I'm so embarrassed by like what I just watched. You don't have to rhyme. You could have just said that. God, Giselle. Oh, these simps. Very humble. I'm really just Giselle. You may bow. A cat fight. Okay, Sailor Moon. Cubone. Wait, isn't a Cubone like a bad Raichu? I don't know. I saw that a meme online. I don't know if that's true. I don't know. Is that a legal move? I don't know. They're like, oh, not again. Not these. What did they learn? Like, I understand that the students learned something, but what did our team learn? He's like the big brother trying to like calm them down all the time. Wow, what an awful bridge if one gush of wind causes that. Oh my god. Jeez. Oh, so he made it. Okay. Bum. I have like soup here, so if you heard slurpy sounds, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. You know, just for YOLO reasons, love tree hanging. There isn't like a plant cousin that a Pokemon may be like offended that you're feeding them. But from what it sounds like, there's not a lot of like trainers that are just genuinely good to their Pokemon, which sounds crazy because like, I mean, I guess this is the 90s, so like animal abuse things haven't been like risen as much yet. I mean, it's obviously an issue then, but not as bad as like as it's talked about now. Not these clowns. Smell my soup, you won't like it. So the village is basically just a shack in the woods. How do these dudes have so much money? Ah, Bulbasaur is OG. Bum 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 bum. Where did she get this? If he agrees. This sounds like the voice actors who played as Toru in Fruits Basket. Hi. Mwah, mwah, mwah. He's like, I'd love to stay with you. And she's like, no. Vermilion. Why did I think it was Viridian? So there's Vermilion and Viridian? Or was that just wrong dub? I got your tail. Hi, baby girl. Please don't hurt. Please don't hurt. Okay. Morticia. Morticia. Morticia.
Professor Oak, I was disappointed because I couldn't get it.
What?
Now I can catch my own.
Hi. She's like on my neck. I can't see Pokemon. Wait, where did the Wait, hold on, I missed that because Morticia was all over me. Charmander. It's so cute. Oh, no. It's Cubone. That was like an evil Charmander. That's what I heard. I don't know how legit that is. Oh, it's gotta be an Australian guy, of course. Those Aussies. Watch out. No. Oh, no. I'm so sad. What a jerk. I hope you beat him. This is the 90s. You can get away with beating people up jokes. See? Nerd. Indoors? I don't think it's appropriate to fight indoors, is it? There we go. Yeah, there's no one, except it's like literally everywhere. Oh my god, Spearows? No! Oh my god. Now would be a good time to catch one of those. You know, for some reason, I thought this would be Ash's Pokemon, but is it gonna be Brock's? But you have such a nice flame now, Charmander. Okay, that Pokemon clearly should be Brock's, because Brock cares more about that Charmander, I think, than anyone else. Whatchamacallit? It's like something from, like, Doctor Who. Why would you want a Pokemon that would just be annoyed with you all the time? So it would just be shocking you all the time. Oh, don't mess with Charmander. Wouldn't technically Meowth lose its fur? Charmander. What if we fight you for it? Fight for it. No. What? You tell him, Misty. Charmander deserves better. Oh. Tag team. Get wrecked. Mummy. That accent is wild. I thought for sure Brock would get it. What a great guy. The big brother you always wanted. Oh, and it like ran into the Pokeball. That's so cute. You need to come sit with me? Hi. Mwah. It's like the same vibe as Sailor Says. I know someone's gonna comments be like, yeah, of course, because it was made in the same era. I know, okay? I'm making comparisons because it was made in the same era and there was an aesthetic that was for this era. So I know. Trip? Nope, he actually gets a pip fall. Okay. Team Rocket? That's a pretty deep hole. Come on, you guys. Oh, it's Squirtles. With sunglasses. There's like a gang of Squirtles. Look, and he's like, Jenny, is that her name? That is, oh my god, that is stressful, but also kind of memeable. How do they know the name of the Squirtle squad? Do they speak Squirtle? There's spray painting, stealing goodies. That voice actor sounds like another actor who played in Fruits Basket. What actor was it? It was the one who played the rabbit. Can't remember the character's name, but it kind of sounds like that voice actor. No, bro, those two can be both very important. So it might be just you, because I agree with that. Food and world domination. Oh, I see. So she only cared once it was her stomach growling. Oh, the Squirtle squad. Get wrecked. Squirtle. You probably just lost, yep, your lunch. Jeez. So they drink lemonade, Pokemon do, and rice with seaweed, and lettuce, a shell attack. Goldine, horn. Goldine has a horn? It does have a horn. Squirtle out of this one. Oh, what are with these poorly constructed bridges? Don't look down. You kind of have to, otherwise you'd fall in a hole. These bridges are awful. Goldine. I got the cat. It's Gary. Is it the bridge? Yeah. Do you think Ash would have told her, hey, by the way, on the way, kind of broke the bridge? Square down, square down, square down. Oh boy. How did he snatch Pikachu? Ooh. Bro, that kid would straight up die. Oh my gosh. How strong is Squirtle? Looks like it. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's so cute. Ah, it's so cute. It's got eyes of love. It's been a few hours. I had dinner, or I made dinner, had dinner, ate dinner, let a couple of videos export kind of thing. The makeup is simply because while I was cutting onions, boy, were the tears coming down. So goodbye makeup. My first cousin, my second cousin. That was clearly like a, you guys dating? But in OG Japanese. Just called Pikachu a coward? I guess you're right. Oh my god. Oh no. Don't force Pikachu to do things it doesn't want. Vermilion. Why do I keep thinking it's Viridian? Maybe there was like bad dub a couple of episodes ago. This guy's too jacked for Pokemon trading. Like, oh, but I guess he is a lieutenant, right? Oh, he thinks it's her. Baby. Called him a baby. Don't mess with Pika. Wow. Ooh. Pikachu's mad. What was that laugh? Does Pikachu have a problem with Raichu? Like Raichus in general? Maybe jealousy? Or maybe just like, you guys think you're better than us kind of thing? Pikachu! Pika Pika! Pika! This is not gonna go right. It's too early in the episode for it to go right. Baby. Pikachu's gonna say no. Yeah. Of course Pikachu still wants to fight. Raichu. Choose to be Pikachu. No, don't do it. It's got a lot to say. It's so cute. Maybe there's certain things that Pikachu knows that a Raichu doesn't know. That's cute. They're annoying, but it's nice that they're supporting Pikachu. I love that they knew. I like that because sometimes in animes they're like, oh, I don't know who that was. Come on. You know, like Tuxedo Mask. Obvious. Pika! It sounds like a baby saying Pika. It's so cute. Raichu, Raichu. Hello, I am back again. The dinner I made is so spicy. I don't know why I did this. I think I forgot to cook. Or how to cook. What do you mean you have to draw? You almost lost. Okay, so they do reproduce. Don't fall for that. That just sounds like a scam. Is that the Pokemon business in this world? Breeding Pokemon? It's a scam. Same. Why does he fall in love with everyone? Like, pick a lane guy. Pick one guy. One girl. Although, suppose he is 17. No, don't fall for it, kid. This whole thing's a scam. But I guess you're 10, so what do you know? Don't trade Butterfree. No, this is sad. What do you mean you're trading Butterfree? I hope something goes wrong and he gets Butterfree back and then he realizes he shouldn't have given up Butterfree and then he has to apologize to Butterfree. Drama. James. I feel like that would black out the entire ship. This is such a bad idea. Like, I'm all about the enthusiasm, but like, this is dangerous for them. That's Raticate, buddy. One of those Butterfrees might be yours, but you traded it. You shouldn't have done it. But I guess every child needs to learn when they're gonna trade Butterfree, I guess. Or not going to. I gotta move this down. It's blocking my mouth. Yeah, you did. And you abandoned Butterfree so many times. I guess like once. But like so many times. This ship is so stable for no reason. Hi. Sure, everything else doesn't cause the ship to wave. But the storm does. Yeah, it was. No, he's not a scammer. He's a good guy. I love how they give this guy like a slightly Irish, slightly Newfie accent because he's a ship captain. This is straight up a Titanic episode. Maybe that's why there were so many cruise ship episodes in 90s anime, was because the Titanic was so big. And so they're like, yeah, we gotta try it out in our anime. Like the Titanic, the film, I should say. Fun fact, I've actually never seen the Titanic film. I know how it ends, so Why? Watch, I guess. But every time I tell people I've never seen it, they are so shocked. Is this a continuation episode? I was supposed to just watch this episode. Okay, well, it looks like I'm watching the next episode. Because, like, gotta know what happens next. Holy Titanic. Yeah, that must have been a reason why there were cruise episodes. Because there was, like, 1 or 2 in Sailor Moon in the first season. There's some in this episode. And I feel like I've seen cruise ship episodes in, like, other 90s animes that I just can't remember. So, definitely because of the Titanic. Stop moving your tail in my dinner. Oh, are they gonna get, like, stranded on an island? Because that sounds like fun. Careers. So it's a business to have Pokemon. Is this like a network marketing company? But like Pokemon? Oh my god, they're like just declaring them dead? Like, try harder. Oh my god. They're straight up saying they're dead. Jeez, go look for them. Unless like, or are they saying the ship like actually sank? Oh. Poor Pikachu. Oh, so the ship actually sank. Okay, I understand. But they would have divers to go under to find the people, right? That's weird. It just so happens to be on like a curvy underwater like pillar. Definitely not gonna show up later, I don't think. Y'all don't look tan. Keep on. Keep calm and carry on. There's gotta be scuba gear somewhere in the ship. Don't just like go underwater and try to hold your breath. Is Goldine about to save them? Heck yeah, Goldine. Now's not the time to battle. This is so stupid. To the window, to the wall. You're worried about Team Rocket beating you now? You're all gonna die. Again, Scuffy. Do you really have to say I choose you? Or do you just do that for fun? What? You're not Jimmy Neutron? These Pokemon that have had to deal with Team Rocket and now are working with them are probably like, what is going on right now? Where did they get the rope from? Oh my god, it's like when you're playing Breath of the Wild and you can just swim up the waterfall. Does Team Rocket not have water Pokemon? Water. You have, that's right, Magikarp. Stop talking, stop monologuing, just get out of there. They do live, right? We don't know if they live. I mean, obviously they live, but oh my god, they didn't tell us? They're gonna think they're dead. Brock's like, huh, they might die, I don't know. Let's go find an island. Noah. You're gonna start Pidgeotto. That's so interesting. Pikachu. Why don't you put Magikarp back in its Pokeball? It's a fish out of water. No! 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 Magikarp relate? But oh my god. This is straight up like Life of Pi. No! Is it about to evolve? Oh my god. Oh, that's right. Magikarp's evolved state is like ridiculous. Gyarados. Bro, you just kicked it into the ocean and said, I hate you. Oh my god. If you didn't make Magikarp so hurt, paid your salary and your coworker's salary, then it saved your life. And then you were about to eat it and kicked it into the sea. Of course Gyarados is mad. And it evolved because it knew it had to save you. Because you're an idiot. Are you about to tell me this is another continuation episode? I don't have time for this! Fine, it's crazy. Pika pika! Everyone just got lost. That's not good. I feel like I should have cared, but I was too busy being mad about how dumb Team Rocket was again. Oh, that's like Morticia in the middle of the night. Where I go to stretch my leg, accidentally scare her, and she digs her claws into my foot. Worst feeling ever. What do you mean? A phone booth? Where are they? Is that a Snorlax? No, that's not a Snorlax. I don't remember what that one's called. Snorlax is like blue. No, don't talk to that Pokemon. Doesn't seem right. No, I don't know if you want this Pokemon's help. Squirtle is such a naughty Pokemon. Oh, Charmander and Pikachu being like the most loyal Pokemon. Oh my gosh, Bulbasaur. Brother, calm down. It's just Meowth. They abandoned us. Jeez, Bulbasaur. He's being so negative. Share your childhood trauma with the rest of the Pokemon. And then say it's the same thing when it's not. Pikachu being a good one. Pikachu's a real one. Oh, these babies. I love how it's like, you know, the sad drunk in the middle of the night where they're crying, and then there's like another stranger trying to calm down the drunk sad person at like the bar. Are you you're carrying the telephone booth? Man, that's a strong cord. It's Pika. Oh my god, that's a huge Pikachu. That's called me an orphan. I have no family. Charmander agrees. Why didn't you just say, actually, we're your family, bro? Like, is this the one with the, yeah, they have like swords for hands. Man, this mine track, crazy strong for no reason. That guy owns stocks. Oh, he spent millions of them. Oh, Team Rocket's so in trouble. Slowbro. Is that literally the name of the Pokemon when it has the shell on its tail? Slowpoke is by itself. Slowbro is with itself and a shell attached to its tail. So that's very odd, but what an interesting character. Well, they do need the money, because where the heck are they getting this money to live from? So you're telling 10-year-olds to go out and murder a Pokemon? Tentacool. What a fun name. A tank? Sailor Moon. I have to check, because, like, when did Sailor Moon come out? Because, like, it's either they're copying Sailor Moon or Sailor Moon is copying them. Or they're just working together because YOLO. Okay, so I double checked. Sailor Moon first aired 1992. Pokemon first aired in 1997. So Sailor Moon definitely inspired Team Rocket. And also the rose throwing. Tentacool. Tentacruel. The gangster of the sea. Full on Godzilla moment. Poor horsey. Pikachu is so cute. Oh, heck yeah, they're all coming out. Yeah, I can imagine the water Pokemon would not do good against Pikachu. Well, first of all, because perhaps it's their home too. Oh my god, that Meowth would be straight up dead, no? I feel like this human is gonna get eaten. Like, am I wrong? I'm very excited to see Ghastly. I saw it on the thumbnail. Ghastly was my very first Pokemon in Pokemon Go. Raced it all the way to a Gengar. Ghastly speaks. Oh my god! Brock! Brock is such a... I have another question. In this universe, do kids need to go to school? Or did they just homeschool themselves? Oh, what a simp. I'm kind of glad he got ran over. Is Ghastly posing as a woman? I wonder if you're still paying off all the money that you spent on the Magikarp a while ago. Only to abandon the Magikarp. Just saying. Dude, there's so many women. I don't think you actually cared. That's right, Misty. You tell them. Was that an American penny? Huh. Older woman is just telling everybody that they're gonna fail when it comes to a young woman. Oh, it's her. But not her. It's one of the clones. But not really clones. Wow. That is so authoritarian. That if there's a penny lost, it still has to be returned to the state? That's crazy. How controlling is this society? Like, is it actually like a dictatorship in secret, but like it looks all fun and games so we don't question it? It's a rock. It's been standing there for 2,000 years. I don't think you need to worry about it keeping safe. Dude, you were the one who were trying to throw yourself overboard for the statue and you're blaming her? You guys have a curfew? Do you mean by like... Okay, I guess the Pokemon Center might have a curfew, so I guess that kind of makes sense, but also that's kind of weird. Why would they have a curfew? Like, most hotels don't have curfews. I mean, I understand they're kids, but also their parents just kind of sent them off to the wild no matter what, right? So curfew shouldn't matter. They're cocoons. Cocoonas. He's a ghost. Pardon me. Where's the double, sweetie? Okay, it seems like someone was rejected from the ghost. Oh, and so was Brock. Ghosts or ghost stickers. Oh, I know what those are. They kind of did that with Sailor Mars and Sailor Moon. It's kind of like a Japanese like prayer to go against demons, I believe. Oh my god, there's so many ghosts. Is it illusion? There's certain Pokemon that can do illusion, right? I can't remember which ones can. Hypnosis, that's it. Wait, but Ghastly speaks then. So Ghastly has quite a bit of consciousness. More consciousness than maybe other Pokemon. Again. Squirtle. Are you making them feel embarrassed that they're not involved? Wait, that would be crazy. A combined Pokemon of Vistoise? Are these all the Pokemons that died? The amount of Pokemon that we just saw. So those are all dead Pokemons that people are giving away their spirits? Okay, businessman. Or woman. Or business person. You know what? Never mind. Business Pokemon. I guess Ghastly maybe could actually see the ghost of the maiden. Wait, he's kind of attracted to her for a second. Aww. I was asking questions about Ash's Butterfree. Didn't like the idea that Butterfree is leaving. I was asking questions if Ash's Butterfree is male or female. Obviously, it's a little bit harder to say with gender of insects because some natural animal or plants, for example, plants will be more asexual. And since Pokemon, there are plant Pokemons and there are bug Pokemon. So I was wondering if they kind of breed more like bug Pokemon, which is more gender-based. There are, I think, a couple that are more asexual, which I can't think of right now, but I'm more aware of like male and female dynamics within insect breeding practices. Then the really pretty girl showed up And I said, oh, clearly Ash's Butterfree is going to end up with that Butterfree because, first of all, the character that released her Butterfree is pretty. And so there's an automatic absolute there. Brock was trying to entice this particular Butterfree to go to that Butterfree, and he says the reason why is that if two Pokemon breed together, odds are, or fall in love, then odds are their trainers will fall in love, which I thought that was kind of strange for Brock to say that because, bro, that's basically hyping up Ash, not you, because that's not your Butterfree. So interesting. And then I said, oh, well, it's obvious that that is the particular Butterfree that Ash's Butterfree likes because how to stick out in children's cartoons in the 90s is to certify that this Butterfree is pink. It was kind of sad seeing Butterfree get rejected. They decked out Butterfree in this his neck scarf. And then I started asking questions about how Pokemon breed in this world, because it hasn't been quite clear how they breed. So it does look like they kind of follow the same rules as real world breeding practices within animals. Butterfree, Ash's Butterfree, was doing a little courtship dance in front of the pink Butterfree in order to woo her to have eggs together, and that is something kind of see in the wild with insects quite frequently, so good to note that it still kind of exists, or at least that's kind of how they describe it here. It's not clear though how other animals breed, you know, like Bulbasaur, stuff like that, but maybe that question will be answered at a different time. Anyway, I will finally press play because I have seemed to be silent this entire time. See, I told you I'm Terry.
I'll just tell all the other Pokemon that you're on a trip, and you'll come back someday, maybe. Goodbye, Butterfree.
Where can I get a Butterfree plushie? Because man, do
Bye, Butterfree!
Good luck.
I was talking to my coworker who's really, knows a lot about Pokemon. So I asked them, I'm like, just to clarify, like, do Pokemon also carry the same memories that they have through evolution or no? And the answer is yes. There is like apparently some signs that show that Pokemon, if you catch it at like say Caterpie, and then all the way to something pod, I remember, you know, their second gen, and then to Butterfree, there is memories that Butterfree does remember all through each evolution. So they do, Pokemon in general, they do retain their memories. So it's not just like, it's like a new personality every single time. Again, another thing I was talking to my coworker about, because we were talking about Ash as a trainer, period, you know, because it's a goal to catch them all and stuff like that. Ash is actually not a super great trainer. We haven't even seen him train in like every gym trainer, if you will, that Ash has gone against. They're all like, bro, like you're not a great trainer. So it's very evident that he doesn't do a lot of training, but he loves his poke, and that's why they do so well. He doesn't actually technically need to train them because the love for them kind of do really well. But I feel like if he did actually train and love them, like they would be super powerful. But he, you know, he's just, he kind of gets away with it, if you will. Do remember from like the first episode, which has to do with Pikachu, is that apparently when Ash said like, get in the Pokeball, you know, when Pikachu was not well or was being attacked by all those Spearows, and then Ash's response was, get in the Pokeball, just trust me. There was actually a mistranslation there. Apparently in the original Japanese, Ash said something like, if you get in the Pokeball now, I promise I will never put you back in a Pokeball, which is why Pikachu is always outside of the Pokeball, unlike the rest of the Pokemon. So that's kind of why Pikachu and Ash have such a unique relation. Another thought, I guess, as we're talking about this deep and dark infested forest, apparently in the Pokemon world, because this is like Earth, but Earth adjacent kind of thing, there are no real bugs, animals, whatever, in this version of Earth. The replacement of that is Pokemon. So when they say a very dangerous forest, it's not actually that dangerous because they have their own Pokemon, every single one of them. And so any Pokemon that they might go up against, they can use to go against those Pokemon. I suppose that there are circumstances where it can be like a little dangerous, like Beedrills and stuff like that. But it's still like, technically they are pretty well equipped to protect themselves. I guess that's maybe why in this world they don't feel bad to send 10-year-olds out in the wild without survival skills, because technically their Pokemon could protect them, but it's still like, bro, what? And also, I also got an answer about that eating question. I was like, do they eat Pokemon? The answer is yes. Apparently they do, because there's no other substance to eat. Like, they don't have like cows and then a Pokemon version of cow. They just have the Pokemon version of cow. So what else are they gonna have for meat? What else are they gonna have for plants? Because they have Pokemon plants and bugs, Pokemon bug plants, or sorry, Pokemon bugs. So it is kind of strange to me to think that they're eating Pokemon, and it seems like it's a very bad thing, but then also like it's okay at the same time. Like, you know, when they were talking about eating Magikarp, which again it's very strange for me to think about. But anyway, ghosts are fragments of things that previously had physical form, right? So when there are Pokemon that are ghosts, which Pokemon were they before? Because like, I know that ghost Pokemon have physical form, right? Were they anything before what they are right now? Like, are they fragments of other Pokemon, or do Pokemon just not have ghost form and then there are just purely ghost Pokemon? Write a comment to answer this question.
Pikachu. Ghastly's having fun. Charmander's always a good choice. It's interesting though. Does that mean they have the ability to make their own powers disappear? Oh my god, they're all just in the basement drinking? Probably love Abbott and Costello. That's hilarious. Don't trust that. Ability to fake them out. Isn't this like a Pokemon power illusion? They love the plastic. Those Pokemon truly are old souls. He's gonna find Team Rocket. Is he gonna land on them? Team Rocket blasts off again. Stupid ghost Pokemon? Why would the Pokemon want to be yours if it's stupid? Fusion? I don't know what Pokemon would go good. Well, the ghost Pokemon. Oh, he just got slapped by a fan. These ghost Pokemon are so chill. They're just so goofy. What goofballs? Oh, you hurt their feelings. These poor comedians. Oh. Oh, did they feel bad about it? Wait, he can take ghosts out of other creatures? That's crazy. What an interesting power. The hunter's like, oh no, but I gotta show you something. And it's probably his comic books in his room. Oh, they're gonna take them on a trip. Now they're gonna do the same. And then they're gonna be like, you know what? I get them. I get these ghost Pokemon. Aw, it's kind of cute. Yeah, they're comedians for sure. Oh, a playroom. All right, where's the comics? I called the comics. I want to see their comic books. Of course, they're lonely. Well, their form of scaring people is... they're fun. Oh, they were so... Oh, wait a minute. They're so cute. They're straight up, like, dead. I'm expecting her to, like, yell at him. Odd that they didn't show us, you know, being in the Pokeball. Oh, I mean, that's a perfect use of Team Rocket. They're so cute. They were so cute. Aw, Hunter is adorable. It's like a cat. He got kissed by death. Oh no. Oh, but he feels so bad. I love these little like stickers that are over the original Japanese. Hunter. Playing games again? Pika's like, no bruh, someone else. And they're like, yeah, no. Here we get childhood trauma. Sure, daddy. Okay, but where'd your wife go? Hunter's just playing practical jokes to like random citizens in the town. I don't think y'all needed like disguises up there, which I guess that's why you threw them away. Oh, that's pretty high. But to be fair, everyone's like pretty immortal in this show. Shouldn't he be saying don't scream? Totally serious? Why would she drop because she's laughing? How can they hear each other? There's the mother. Oh my god. Don't think badly of her. She's a good daughter. She kept you as a doll for how many years? This woman needs like therapy. Haunter disappeared again. I feel like Haunter is there. Pikachu's so dope. Did she call it Kadabra? No, like I heard Kadabra. Wait, is Pikachu actually gonna win this? Haunter. It's all jokes. Wait, it actually went off? So now would be a good time to get your badge. Haunter's gonna stay with her now. Bye, Haunter. To be fair, he wasn't being very funny. It was Haunter. But, you know, whatever. Oh my god, this is so bad. They would have straight up died from that, no? Oh my god. There's so many characters in this show that would have just been straight up dead. Celadon Pokémon City. Does he not care? Because Gary caught blah, blah, blah. Has so many. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. Gary. Hi, Krabby. Come on, that's a rice bowl. Those are not donuts. Well, I guess they're not rice balls because they're not balls, but you know what I mean. Mankey? You might offend the Mankey. You cut a rice ball. You made the Mankey mad. That's where that's from. I always wondered where his hat was from, especially since it's L. Mankey's kind of like a kangaroo. Is it growing? Into what? Prime ape? Forever? No, don't do it. What an interesting Pokemon. How did they get this far? Yeah, like they're for sure far ahead, right? So how the heck did they surpass them? I mean, he's resilient. I'll give him that. He's throwing everything he's got. No, not Charmander. Leave Charmander alone. That's why you use Charmander more often. That's so mean. Also kind of funny though. I don't even know what that means. Like, what does that mean? Okay. Why are you having a harem dream? Like those stamps are gonna stop them. Although the hanging might. There it is. Pikachu knew. Tangela. Okay. Always thought Tangela was a water Pokemon. Pikachu. Oh, Pikachu. Don't you have a water Pokemon? Squirtle. There we go. Also, why did they give us a huge look of that woman's boobs? Oh, so you don't have to go out at the age of 10. It's not like a birthright or like an initiation of age or adulthood. What was that? That wasn't any of the episodes we've seen. Must have been an OG episode in Japanese, because that did not happen so far in this series. Unless they're borrowing a scene from an earlier episode, like a later episode.
Kids may know something about it.
I see. So we'll ask the kids in the Pokemon Center if they know anything.
You know what you could have said? Was, I don't know the answer. Let's go ask. Oh my goodness. This police officer is pretty useless. I have flashback to pressing the button on the N64 mini game with same Pokemon that they're about to show. And the only reason why I know what the Pokemon is because it says it in the title. I always lost that mini game every single time. Yeah, there's all the kids. Wait, so have these kids just not been eating for 3 days? Are they Pokemon that they love the most? It's a Weedle! Imagine. This is wild. Like, who comes up with these storylines? Does Drowsy have an accent? Drowsy. Sounds like Dracula. Drowsy. Always Team Rocket. We're prepared to fight. Landon. No, that's not the right accent. Meow. I don't know why I find the Boston accent so hard. Leave those Pokemon alone. Honestly, why are they not in jail? Like, they've done so many things outwardly insane in public. Drowsy. Arnold. I want to see if he looks like Ash, though. No, leave Psyduck alone. Oh, man. It accidentally caught Psyduck. Psyduck wanted to be captured. Wait, that was kind of cute. You can share headaches with your Pokemon? Wait, what? I have a question then. Does that mean if your Pokemon gets the flu, then you'll most likely get the flu? And then if you get the flu, your Pokemon will get the flu? Because, like, if Psyduck has a headache almost all the time, and then Misty starts getting a headache, she has, like, physical body ailments. That's odd, no? I want to breed like you. I feel like the original Japanese might have been a little bit more inappropriate. Cuter than Pikachu. It's a bold statement. I feel like he's gonna get shocked. It's gonna happen. Because Pikachu's gonna get so relaxed. Oh my god. That poor Squirtle. These trainers are like, what? They were scamming us? Yeah, bro. Look at your Pokemon. I guess, but if they're all like 15-year-olds, I guess that kind of makes sense. Outer space. In this world, can they go to outer space? Or is it just like they know about it and maybe one day kind of thing? Like very post-moon landing 1960s. And then the people who were during that probably were adults making the show at the time. They're all battling together. This is gonna be wild. I feel like I haven't seen them fight in a minute. If you got rid of the Vulpix tails, wouldn't that be like removing its bone? Unless it's just fluffy and there's nothing in it. But I feel like there's boning in the Vulpix tail. And now let's take off the crown off of our Pokemon. Dude, you paid that much money. At least, like, save it for yourself.
I was so impressed by the way you handled your Pokemon in a crisis like that.
That's the way he's hearing her. I know this Pokemon. Hitmonchan? Why did I always feel like it had a different name? Oh my god, Pikachu, you're so cute. You're so cute. It's so cute. Get wrecked. Wait, that was good. Fighting stupid. I think the Boston accent is like the staple tooth of so many animes from the 90s. No, not Pikachu. Couldn't he have picked something a little bit more appropriate? Like, what is that Pokemon called? It wasn't Mankey. It was, I don't remember, but I feel like Prime Ape, right? Prime Ape? Whatever that Pokemon name was. That should have been the better choice. I love Pikachu too, but that was bad. Come home? Oh my god. That was crazy. Dad come home and he's like, nah, I'm training Pokemon. Just use Prime Ape. This looks like a gas station stop that was like transferred into a Shaggy gym room. Oh, I feel like I know the name of that one Pokemon and I can't remember. Machamp? No, that's not it. Rock. Prime Ape. I don't know if Prime Ape would be up to this though. Beat the crap out of Charmander. But then Charmander beat it, so, you know, there's that. Okay, well, you need to train a bit then, which Ash does not do. Shopping. Oh, salon. Okay, I thought she was going to say shopping. Okay, then shopping. So salon first, then shopping. To be fair, when you have money for the salon, again, harem fantasy. But to be fair, getting your haircut is so expensive that if I won money, that's where I would go to. Hitmonlee so Hitmonchan is the first one. Is Hitmonlee the evolved state of Hitmonchan? I think they're related, yes? Jeez, Dad, come home. You would instantly know that that's Jesse. Come on. But I guess he's 10, so there's that. But it's an ape. Wouldn't it be able to land on its feet? It's like, I'm doing this for you, bro. Even though we hated each other when we first met. I guess my computer decided to just autoplay every single episode because I opened up this page and it had me on episode 50 and I'm like, I am not that far. We are definitely on episode 28 of the first season. So I'm thinking this is around the area where we left off. If not, sorry. But, yeah, don't mind me eating dinner. I am having salmon with potatoes and red, orange, and green peppers. Okay, let's go. Can't believe Prime Ape just got ruined there. Like, Prime Ape should be raging right now, no? I mean, that is, I guess, the case of Machamp, right? Oh! 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 I wasn't expecting that. Its body is pure muscle, but it looks like a little baby. Oh wait, I did see this. They kind of gave each other a look, right? Prime Ape's like, I'll do this for you, bro. I feel like I did see this. I can't remember though. Get wrecked, Machop. Does your dude have like a power like Harden, like Kakuna and Metapod does? Since it's a rock? Wouldn't that break the foot? Do you not trust your Geodude? Well, I guess Geodude really did have a hard time. Is he finally ready to come home? What a dad. Oh, you know what that means? He's gonna win. Because Team Rocket, come on. Oh, that was a good dodge. Pikachu. Because Pikachu is a real one. Body slam. Let's go. Pikachu happened. They would have been dead. Straight up. This is why realistic Pokemon doesn't exist. It wouldn't be good for the children. Oh, cute. You know, I didn't really like it when Hunter left. But you know what? It's kind of growing on me that the Pokemon leave. Like Butterfree. Although, to be fair, I did not want to see Butterfree leave. I understood, but I didn't want to see it. Are we gonna get some kind of lesson on industrialization? Yep. They're all in the factories, I guess. Gringy. Like grimy? You know, even though you're wearing rubber gloves, I'm pretty sure Pikachu's touching your body, so it's very possible you'd be injured, no? Brock. Leave Joy alone, bro. You do nothing. Oh, Pikachu followed them. Leave Pikachu alone. They're friends. A Magnemite in love with a Pikachu? Is that normal? Yeah, same question. Streaker? Oh my, a Stalker. Streaker. How do they go again, those, like, Pokemon that smell really bad? What are they called again? They're like flowers, and they have poison, they only smell bad if they're threatened. How would those Pokemon go against these Pokemon. I don't remember what Pokemons are like against Grimers. Is it electric Pokemon? Or like fire Pokemon? Or maybe a plant Pokemon because it would filter out the smell? Time to pull out all your Pokemon, bro. Only one? Don't you have like 7? Magneton. The friends of our stalker. There's no way to talk about someone who's helping you out. Are you gonna catch this Pokemon? Oh, you are? Okay, good. I'm like, you might as well. Like, I guess the Pokemon ball smells, you know, because of the Pokemon inside. Magnemite's like, I'm done with you. Wouldn't that make the Magnemites, like, probably respond in the water with electricity? The voice actresses of Nurse Joy and Police Jenny probably have more episodes for work than Brock and Misty do. Because I know the actors, or the characters of Brock and Misty eventually disappear. Oh, he's gonna send you the mock. So you have to deal with its smell. That's funny. I genuinely thought those were eyeballs for a second. It's just shine. B. Oh, it's not far. One of those mountains. Okay. He's a great navigator. Aren't you on the road? Dig those Diglets. Chinese food? Isn't that a ramen bowl? I mean, I guess, I don't know how much 8-year-olds in the 90s would understand. I didn't know they were so small. What kind of accent is that? They're right over there. I feel like that's supposed to be a very bad Italian accent. They're great over there. I don't know if that's even an accent. The guy's just really rolling his R's. Gaiva Hot Spring Resort. It's probably a traditional Japanese onsen. Gary! And he doesn't even know who Ash. Oh, he does remember him. Greatly appreciate training to come here. Yeah, it's not like it's a particular accent, because if he probably your mouth. He rolls the R's very hard, but the rest of the words don't sound like they all fall to a specific accent. So I think he just rolls R's. Leaves them alone. They are great Pokemon. They do so much work for you guys. They should leave you. Oh my god, I didn't know Diglett was so small. That's crazy. All these Pokemon have no desire to come out because they want to support the Diglets. I don't think Pikachu's gonna, even Squirtle. No, I don't think any of them is gonna do anything. They support the Diglett. Oh my god, Whack-A-Mole. With the Diglets. Diglett move at the speed of light, so Diglets are time travelers? How would... Depending on their lifespan, they must live a long time then. I don't know if the physics works there. Unless Gary's straight up lying. Gary's 10, right? So does that mean the older woman that's with him is of age to drive, which means he's actually hanging out with a
Sensor.
Coffee. They evolve because of your tears. I wonder if they're evolved coughing and Gans won't listen to them because they're in the area of the Diglett like the other Pokemon refuse to come out of their ball. Don't do it. Don't go on it. Arbok. Wheezing? What a bad evolve. I feel like the only real battling Asha ever gets is always against Team Rock. Diglett's like, nah, not on my backyard. Those poor evolved Pokemon. If the gym is not fuchsia, I'm mad. Hello and welcome back. I have food. We are watching Pokemon. Let's go. We shouldn't be sending children off to the wild with no sense of direction. Oh, isn't that moth Pokemon? No. Wait, I don't know what Pokemon that is. You know, if Misty's gone through the wild, they would hear her because those rooms have no... What's it called? They're not silent, or they're not thick enough that it's silent. Is this like an orphanage for Pokemon? Another woman he's in love with. It looks like a Japanese restaurant. Oh my god. Do each gym just make a bunch of badges on hand in case they lose against someone? Do you have to call who you're pulling? Meow meow. Oh, but Starduck's gonna kill. No, not Starduck. Psyduck. You're gonna be proud of Psyduck. Wait, that's kind of cute. Oh my god, you're so nervous. Nope. Psyduck is gonna save the day. I really believe it will. Let's go, Psyduck. You got this. If only you paid attention to your Pokemon and trained it. But I guess if you don't like it, we just throw it away, right, Misty? Psyduck saved all of their butts. Oh, wow. I think she's gonna keep Psyduck.
Can be a very fickle thing.
A woman's heart can be a fickle thing. What are they teaching children in the 90s? Dude's getting a decent amount of badges. To be fair, some of them are just, aw, you helped us out, thanks. The Safari Zone? Kind of like those Pokemon games where you just take pictures of stuff. No, not Charmander. Sidewinder. Naturally. That's not what it asked. They asked if it's hot. Lyra. So there is something to grab onto under the flame on Ponyta's tail. Who the heck is riding some of those Pokemon in this race? Pikachu's riding Squirtle. That's so cute. The dude who's riding the ball, does he have to like run on it then? Like, I can't remember the name of that Pokemon. Oh my god, that guy literally is running on it. That's impressive that this dude is just running on a ball. Like, electrode, that's it. Running on the electrode. You know, what kind of race is this if they don't check for these kind of things beforehand? Just saying. Onyx can do water, right? Oh, Onyx will not do well on this. They're all gonna fight. 3 heads for 1 stomach, I guess. This is a poorly organized race. 3 stooges. Yeah, it's inappropriate. That was cute. Is it evolving? Oh my god. It's evolving mid. Dang. Rapidash? Dang, then this horse better win. Oh my god. Wouldn't Ash's skin be coming off if that's the case? It's way too fast just to be open air like that without even wearing a leather coat. Let's go Rapidash. They're all just waiting to be capped. Like they're dying for it. Chancy. But there's a bunch of poachers out there that'll be like, huh, didn't know that animal was rare. Weird. Who are you saying that to? No one's there. Those creatures are very clearly strong and yet they can't get the rope. It's a Tarzan character. Was he raised by Kangaskhan's? That's what I mean. They can pick up a whole truck, throw it around, but the rope, they're like, oh god, what do we do? What the heck was the entire scene that I just watched? That was insane. That dude does not deserve to be a dad. I don't know if you should. We're putting a 3-year-old outside of a helicopter window. Right, so it makes sense to be slaves. That kid is, they lost the kid, what? He was 3. They lost him 5 years ago. That kid's 8 and you just punched him in the face. Dude's tiny. No, he's a 3-year-old, but Genghis Khan must be freaking huge. All I think is remember is being raised by Genghis Khan. Literally no one should be in charge of this poor child. They just keep abusing him. Oh, I don't think he's gonna do it. This is a very strange episode. This definitely goes back to like the 90s where there was a lot of push for like big social issues to be taught to children by the older generation. So, you know, we did one on climate change. Now we're doing one on poaching. Not to say that these things shouldn't be talked about, but it is kind of interesting that we see this more definitely in this era. Bro, that's crazy. Squirtle, squirtle. You know, like how you hung your kid outside of the helicopter window and just so happened to drop it and said it builds character. Wild. You're coming to save your child? Wild. How did those parents live through that? And where did you guys decide this? When he was crying outside the machine? Also, where did they get that clothing from? Because if animals don't exist in this universe, but Pokemon are the placement of that, which Pokemon did they steal that fabric from? I don't think the parents need to be in the pouch. Just saying. This is such a strange episode. God. I don't know how to feel after watching that. Oh, it's the San Francisco Bridge. Just kidding. That is a very strange looking bridge. The bridge bike gang. Okay. Okay, so they don't have a walking path, but they have one for a bicycle and driving. He does still owe her a bike. Is he gonna finally buy her a bike? And then there's gonna be this moment where she's like, I could leave, but you know what? I'll stay. Nurse Joy and Brock being a simp. You can never doubt that from happening. Poke Center has bicycles. Can't you get a bike in Pokemon like games? I don't know. I don't know. Nah, you never have a chance. Just settle down, retire. A bicycle gang. Oh my god, these guys are so weird. That guy's hair's outrageous. On a bridge? Bro, you're gonna block traffic, but I guess this Pokemon bike gang don't care. Oh, that's a nice scenic view in the middle of the bridge. Crying. Golem. I don't know if Bulbasaur is a good option. Shouldn't it be technically Squirtle? Because Golem is like a rock Pokemon? Yeah, Bulbasaur is a plant. Oh, please don't attack Bulbasaur. No! Still don't know if this is a good option. It should be Squirtle, shouldn't it? A little bit longer than you're expecting, I think. Oh, but it's still hot because the rock's on fire. Cloyster, which is a water Pokemon, right? It's Psyduck. Yes! Why is she so mean to her Pokemon? Oh, you guys are such jerks to these little creatures. No, Ash. Pika's like, don't laugh. Misty, you know that wasn't a good attack. Oh My God, Misty. I can't with these guys. Jane. Or prepare to fight. Or prepare to fight. I've only seen Officer Jenny. So who's driving the police cars? Is it just more Officer Jenny? Of course she can't compare. And now all of a sudden a storm rolls in. Oh no. Oh, poor Pikachu. I'm surprised you haven't made a special backpack for Pikachu in cases where you need to carry Pikachu. They're a little old, so they're not as cool as they used to be, I guess. Splashing down again. They would have been destroyed by that boat going over them. Mighty Misty. Honey. This is like right in my face because Morticia is just so cuddly right now. And she needs space for it. I wanna be the very best. They just keep getting caught in storms. But I guess that's what happens when you live outside. You'd think by now, though, they would at least buy an umbrella. Because, like, dudes, if you're outside all the time, like, build your own, like, rainproof gear. She may be a little young for me. Use its own powers against you. I think it's based on what you know about the real Pokemon, no? Pikachu loves it. Ash is so mad. Dumb face. Oof. Aw, poor Ditto. Oh, Team Rocket. Here we go. Oh my god. Aw, poor Ditto. No! Leave the blob. And prepare to fight us all. You don't know which one's Ditto. That one is clearly Meowth. That one's Ditto. I can imagine, though, catching a Ditto would be a little hard, though, because probably in the wild it would imitate a lot of other Pokemon just to protect itself. Destiny. Kid. And of course he hit a tree like George of the Jungle. Did he leave an imprint like George of the Jungle? Pika. Oh, Pikachu be leaving us? Oh no. Pikachu's so OG though. Look at all those Pikachus. I want one. No, Ash. No, Ash. Oh, the wild Pikachus be scared of humans, of course. Dang, these Pikachus are smart. Cuties. They have a song? It's so cute. Yeah, kind of like Butterfree and letting Haunter do what it wants. Letting go of Pikachu, I don't know. I mean, you kind of have to because it is, I guess, at the end of the day, a wild animal. Who else? Don't be surprised. And make it double. Tonight on Nations. Oh, that's it. Do you guys not have scissors? Like, you're out in the wild. At least bring scissors, even if it's to, like, cut thread. You know, because you're stitching your clothing. Aww. He's so cute. I know he's a 10-year-old boy. And he's just dealing with feelings. Feeling maybe rejection. Maybe feeling like things would be better without him. I feel like this song's gonna get me in trouble. I'm just gonna leave the music notes on. But I get that he's like a 10-year-old boy. And like, you know, we all go through periods of time where we're like, you know, maybe I'm the person holding back this other person. In this case, maybe I'm the trainer who's holding back this poke. But sometimes that's actually just insecurity and weird thoughts we're having. And that's not actually the reality of the situation, you know? Pikachu could enjoy being with Pikachu and still need to be with Ash. Just means that maybe Pikachu needs to spend more time with other Pikachu. Doesn't mean that he has to completely abandon Ash or she. Yeah, but again, you're making an assumption of what you think is the best. It doesn't mean it is the reality of what is actually best for Pikachu. And all of a sudden it's daylight? What? How long were y'all standing there? It's Pikachu being like, what are you doing, bro? We're partners. The idea of abandoning Pikachu when the Pikachu is clearly trauma bonded to you is wild. But I guess you were 10, so I forgive you. Oh my god, are we meeting Eevee? Oh my gosh, it's an Eevee on a chain with dog water? That's crazy. You mean 1 of 7? But I guess we haven't discovered that yet. Evolution. You mean the bottom of Fuji? Wait, why is Eevee so cute though? I want one. I want an Eevee. Executor. Raichu. Ninetales. No. I was like, is Ninetales connected to Ponyta, but no, it's not. Freaking weird. Oof. Why are they all wearing like leotards? Oh, it's just for him that they're throwing this party? Oh, that's it. Becomes Ninetales. Such a cute Eevee. Oh my god. I know Eevee was so freaking cute. Yes, Psyduck. No! No! Freaking abusing her Pokemon? Why is Misty such an awful Pokemon holder? Guess he did leave Eevee with the food, but like in the woods. But he's also like 5, so yeah. But also, Misty, it's interesting that you're like lecturing people of how to treat Pokemon, just saying. Bro, y'all are eating all their food. But I mean, lobster? I can, you know, stab people for 5 minutes for lobster. There's so many Pokemon. They could ruin them. Horsey. 3 stones all at once. Let's go Psyduck. Called her an old hag. Think they're about to see why you would want to keep an Eevee before it's evolved. Let's go, Eevee. Pika Pika. It's nice that the Pokemon have disposable fingers. Opposable, not disposable. Pokeball attached to the flute. That's this guy, the Pied Piper. Okay, we're back again with Pokemon. I'm not feeling the greatest today, so I have my blanket and my hoodie and my kitty cat, which she kind of just sinks in, doesn't she? I'm thinking we just watch Pokemon as long as I want today. That's what I'm thinking. I was gonna watch earlier, but I was in some pain, so I was like, no, let's rest. Me too, dude. But not as hungry as you are. Oh my god, everything's sold out. Not even a pastry. We are closed. Trying to be French. Goodbye some other time. Someone in Quebec is crying right now. Someone in France is crying right now. Bro's mustache is half his face. How are these people straight up like not starving? Like this would be a crisis. Wouldn't the country they live in like do something about this? They're just like, oh shucks, this random town kind of don't care about you. They're gonna get one heck of a downstream whenever. It's probably Snorlax blocking the river, right? Why didn't you think of that before going in the bushes? But like, to be fair, sometimes you just forget, you know? Leave Psyduck alone. Can't move a Snorlax. Heavier than an Onyx? And make it double. To unite our people within our nation. Or prepare to fight. It's interesting. They're actually helping each other. I don't think that's gonna work. No.
Wake with a kiss from a noble Pokemon.
What? Oh god. How trash are you guys trying? You're gonna have... I guess they are like 10-year-olds. This is ridiculous. Is it? Yeah, Psyduck. Psyduck gladly did it. Don't hit your Pokemon. Oh, but why did it like that? Coughing. Oh, no. I'm so uncomfy. Ugh. Do not disturb. Guy who plays the flute. What? The Poke Flute. You're gonna use Arbok against this old guy? This is ridiculous. It's so convenient that this dude is so close to the Snorlax. That makes sense that he's yours. You might want to move it out of the way, because you're kind of in the way of the water coming through. Yeah? The munchies. In a kid's show? Interesting. You guys should store food though, like, so you don't go starving again. Survival skills. Copping some Z's. Feel like I'm watching Dazed and Confused. Oh no. They would die. The amount of times that these characters should have died. Showdown at Dark City, it's called. It's a dark city. Those kids would be dead. Yes, Jim. The yes, Jim. Clearly Jesse. The yas, Jim. Kaz and yas. Now they're just like grown adults having rivalry issues. And make it double. Oh my god, it's them? No way. You would burn down the building, bro. Is Brock gonna be in love? Yeah. This bro. Yes, Jim. Yes, leader. Yes, Jim. Oh, they have a lot of fighting Pokemon. He would be dead. Okay, we're getting all the Pokemon out. What kind of sound does he make? Oh, that is a crazy power. These dudes are weird, especially since they're like destroying their own town and they're like just over who wants to be the gym. So ridiculous. Is it all catch up? Oh, them too. Of course. Why does he make that sound? A little buzz. That would be straight up so dangerous. They'd be dead, yeah? Those meddling kids. Okay, Scooby-Doo. They're not gonna be able to open a gym? I mean, fair. How would Pikachu write an autograph? Oh, it's paw print. That's so cute. So is it called Light City now? How are they still covered in tomato? The same day as Carnival? Just period carnival. It's always a Melvin. She's dressed up as Goldine. He called it cute. That's a crazy idea. New tricks. They're all way too tight in that box. Poor Charmander. Real power of execute. Execute. Did you just not know what your Pokemon powers are? He's not really a magician if the Pokemon are doing it. Executor. Why? Oh my god, this guy's bad. This bro has Pokeballs for days. Wait, they look great. It's like one of the best outfits they've worn so far. What do they want? All the executors? True. Cholesterol. They're gonna use their power. Oh, they're about Grand Theft Pokemon. Maybe because you're too busy stealing instead of letting Farfetch actually battle. Bro's a plant Pokemon and got wrecked by a leak. Must be embarrassing. No, don't be children. Pika, Pika, Pika. But we got Psyduck instead. Well, it's good to know that Team Rocket got their Pokemon back from the kid who stole the Pokemon in the last episode. Ah! Pikachu! It's cracking. It's so cute. Good. Togepi and Ash just seems right. Really likes Misty. It's because Misty was the first thing it saw. Yeah. Which was Misty. It's what it is. Have they changed any of the Pokemon, or is Togepi in the song now? Not Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur's like, I'm not returning. Ooh, Bulbasaur's doing pretty good. Pikachu's like, excuse you? Bulbasaur's mad at you. If I knew any better, I'd say it's about to evolve, but that don't look right. Bulbasaur doesn't like that. I don't think Bulbasaur wants to evolve. Pikachu gets its own bed. That's freaking cute. Oh my god. Is Bulbasaur telling Pikachu to go get Ash? Oh my god. Of course Team Rocket's there. Oh, so many Bulbasaur. I don't remember that Pokemon's name, but it's the evolved form. Venusaur. Star. This Bulbasaur is stubborn, and it is kind of a private event. Oh my god, Jesse and James. I wonder if they're mimicking, like, I don't know which festival it is in Japan, but I know there is a festival for cherry blossom season. So I wonder if they're kind of like leaning into that, especially since it looks like they're wearing not a kimono. Honestly, it kind of looks like not a yukata either. It almost looks like a karate gi, if I'm being honest. But anyway, there is like a unique outfit. I don't know what it's called though. Oh, that bro's got a lot of catch all those Venusaurs. Ivysaurs, I mean. Because he's Venusaur. What you need is Charizard. Ooh, don't say that about Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur's got quite the ego. A solar beam? Again, they would be dead. Shake Vine. Togepi. So freaking cute. Jigglypuff. No, it sounds like Jenny. The guy has a gun. Oh. Pikachu's scared of the gun. Oops, you might have interfered. Oh, I see. It was a training exercise, and they actually thought he was a thief. Wait, it's a puppy Pokemon? That makes sense, Growlithe. I thought it was, I don't know, a tiger? Oh, don't pet animals that are on duty. Of course, Team Rocket's looking from afar. Those are some nice bento boxes. Or bento trays, I guess. Oh, Pikachu was watching Togepi and fell. Oh, poor Pikachu. You're gonna be woken up right now. Yep, training. You picked up the baby Togepi. It's a dog Pokemon. It will beat Pikachu. You're literally small enough you could probably just get on all fours and do it that way. You know, Growlithe can climb. Wait, how did Jenny jump that high? Well, it's for canines. No. A Growlithe bus? Bro, what? Team Rocket? Weirdest attempt ever. Make it double. Pikachu even higher than Pikachu's regular voice? This is a huge scheme for something so simple. Oof, Pikachu always coming in clutch. Pikachu's like, it's obviously this dude. The sounds of the Growlithe all together in like one unison sound kind of sound like, what is that? Not Goldine. Sounds like Magikarp. Jigglypuff! Jigglypuff! Are they gonna recognize her? Come on. She raised you. Dimwit dog. Oh. Brock. It's so cringe. Yeah. We still thought that was funny though. Okay, maybe with this one he might have had a chance. Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff. Rice balls. They actually kind of called them something, the appropriate term. Ooh, is that like a plum rice ball? Team Rocket stares at them Okay, it's not Team Rocket. All that rice! That's just stalker behavior, bro. So he was there the day that the Aerodactyl came out of the ground and Charizard evolved? Yes. Yeah. Is this gonna be a flashback episode? There's always a flashback episode. Puny thing. Oh. Oh. Those are some fine pancakes. Pikachu in a bib. So cute. Are you using a macro lens, my guy? No, you know what no, that's just a regular fit lens. Pika's gonna get nervous. That's so much Pokemon for one house. I think he just wanted to picture a Pikachu. Insane. Team Rocket. They're sharing one steak. You're fighting over the same last piece of steak. I wonder if like kids in the 90s were like losing their mind being like, oh my god, that was Team Rocket. I had no idea. Oh, did they fall in the sewer or something? A dam? Use your tripod. Don't use the camera. Use the tripod. Equipment is nothing compared to human life. A poem. Was that supposed to be like a haiku? Team Rocket. What is it like? How does it work? Is it 595? Team Rocket drifted down the stream and now no, that wouldn't be it. Pose. That's cute. That's cute. Episode 51, my dudes. Oh, he's back again. This animation on this episode feels kind of weird. Oof, get rocked. You beat her twice. Dokapee. Okay, so are we gonna see him actually like go up against which he's okay, Mother Russia. Her hair looks kind of cute like that. Wait, she's 17? Where's Gary? Nurse Joy. Which one? Pokeballs with me. This one actually has an accent. Very clearly James. Old Bat. Why are they entering separate? Oof, bro, don't dab. You all guys say, oh, what are you doing on your weekend off?
Take this and leave us alone.
So you're doing this on computers? False. Vulpix? No, I don't know anything of that. No, it's a kicker. True. I think she's just saying it's true. Is Ash gonna lose? Oh, Vulpix. Jigglypuff. That's I can't remember what that Pokemon is. No, it's not that one. It's something, a Poliwag. Oh, either a Charmander or it's the horse. Ponyta. Pokemon. No. Are you the lowest? That's creepy. Ignoramus. What a word. It's a Pikachu! That is ironic. Is it like the antithesis to Pikachu? You can't throw... Oh my god. Wow, those are some OP Pokemon. It's illegal to throw them out. Yeah. I feel like he's gonna get all the Pokemon that like are either pretty useless or he has never used before, so he doesn't even know how to use them. Like Goldeen or Magikarp. Ooh, Flareon. Weezing. Leer. Oh, he's got each of the Eevee evolutions. I feel like this is gonna get Arbok, yeah. So Arbok's gonna be out. What is it? A Meowth. Growl? It's a Vaporeon, that's it. And make it double. Of course it's Team Rocket. How does it feel to Team Rocket to be destroyed by their Pokemon? Rid of Team Rocket. Oh, they got the other Meows. Togepi's so cute. I don't believe that. Sounds like the same voice actress who does Officer Jenny. Psyduck! Straight up abusive. Oh, that's sus. My favorite Pokemon? Is it Psyduck? Where's your Charizard, bro? It's Psyduck! Come on. It's a Psyduck. Misty. Is your Pokemon even here? Was that someone hired by Team Rocket? Yeah, they're not Jesse and James, but they work for Team Rocket. Because they are a team of Rocket. I think Jesse and James are going to be mad about this and they're going to help. Butch and Cassidy? Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't think that one's yours. Cage? Yes. Victory Bell. I don't think that's his. Oh my god, shot. I can imagine that would actually really hurt. Pikachu. Oh, heck yeah. The ice cream is probably really good for the Psyduck's head. The Queen of Mean. Oh, was that the end of season 1? Well, that looks like that was the last episode of season 1. Honestly, I guess I forget how like a lot of seasons end with some shows that are not really coherent in the 90s. They would never like have the last episode of the season to kind of finish it off. So that's odd. Okay, final thoughts. Favorite Pokemon? Definitely Pikachu, as well as Eevee. Pretty freaking cute. Togepi, Jigglypuff, Clefairy. Yeah, those ones are definitely my faves. Oh, and even Psyduck. Like, of course. This show is so violent. Like, I think it's like obviously supposed to be humorous, like haha, everyone's hitting each other with hammers kind of vibe. But it's there's so much abuse in this show. Very strange to watch. But I have been enjoying it quite thoroughly, I would say. I don't know what I can really say about the storyline because there doesn't seem to be like very strict storyline going on there. So it's unclear how to define it, I would say. Obviously the kind of like overarching issues Ash has with Gary, the sometimes call back to Misty wanting her bike back or a replacement bike. Occasionally they'll have a couple of episodes in a row where they're like focusing on one thing, like the Togepi eggshell, or Charmander evolving to Charmeleon, and then Charizard and having a bad attitude after evolves. So there is like some themes that kind of carry on to certain episodes, but overall I couldn't say like it's, you know, like a CW show where it just kind of flows. And I kind of like that because then I feel like I can step away from it and it's not going to be detrimental to me if I do or don't. It is kind of interesting watching this for the first time because I do see a lot of callback to like 90s cartoons period, not just like 90s anime, but also 90s cartoons period, which is it's a nice throwback, I would say. It's also kind of calming because there's a little bit of that nostalgia there. There is though a lot of questions I have about the overall Pokemon story, which I asked several times throughout this video, which you're watching now. I'm going to say that there are certain things that thoroughly confuse me about Pokemon. Why it's socially acceptable to eat Pokemon. I mean, I guess that makes sense in a world where like Pokemon are the only sources of food, but also it's kind of weird that they train them, and I don't know, it's just a little strange, I would say. Like, it's not clear whether or not that's morally bad or not. Like, they make it seem like it is, but then they also make it seem like, oh yeah, of course, everyone eats this Pokemon that's a duck. What was it called? Far-fetched. So, I don't know. There were some aspects of it that I think I had more questions going away from it. But I don't know if those will ever be answered. Also, like, the boss, why do we care about him? Why is he so evil? What is the Pokemon business? You know, how do they get money? Like, so many questions. But also, like, do I care? I don't know. But anyways, the next time we're gonna watch Pokemon is probably gonna be one of the movies, because I was looking at the list and I'm like, I probably should watch in order. So I think the next thing we watch is one of the Pokemon movies, which I'm very excited to watch that. I don't know when that will be though. But until then, I have really enjoyed this. It was kind of fun. You know, I've seen these characters for years online and in cosplays and stuff like that. So it's nice to actually, you know, get the context of which these characters fall in the realm of, understand their personalities, get to know their Pokemon. So that was pretty fun. Very curious to know more. Anyways, I felt like that was a lot of fun. I hope you had a lot of fun watching this as well. Maybe you've watched this for the first time. I mean, obviously this video, but I mean, maybe you've never watched Pokemon before. Or maybe you did and you're like, man, it's really cool to watch someone watch this for the first time. I don't know, but anyway, leave your comments down below. I'd love to hear from you about your experiences with Pokemon, if you have any answers to my Pokemon questions. But keep that in mind, if you answer these questions, I don't want any spoilers. I don't want to know about the future. So if you can answer the questions, try to like say, sure, that got answered later. But you don't have to tell me how it gets answered. You don't have to tell me why it gets answered, because obviously I'm planning on watching up to a certain point. I think the biggest question I want from you as a viewer, if you've watched a ton of Pokemon, is there a point where you just, it's no point to keep watching kind of thing? Kind of like how, you know, a lot of people say stop watching Supernatural after season 5, or, you know, don't watch the last 2 seasons or the last 3
3 seasons of Game of Thrones or last 2 seasons of Once Upon a Time? Leave your comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. If you're new to my channel, my name is Sarah. I am the host of Sarah's Spare Corner. Sarah's Spare Corner encompasses gaming as well as arts, crafts, and various different forms of creativity. Additionally, I like sharing theories, concepts, and ideas as I am a philosophy major, and when I'm not poor, I might travel places and I might post about it. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye now.